All right, guys, I've had a lot of people request or ask me, how do I get my muscle ups? What can I do to get my muscle ups? How can I make my muscle ups more efficient? So what I want to do is kind of create a series for everyone to kind of follow, putting together the different progressions and the steps. So I'm going to take you guys step by step on how to get your muscle up. But first, what I want to do is kind of address more of the mental aspect and how to go about this movement. Okay. So one of the things with the muscle up is that it's a very technical movement. It's difficult because the progressions to getting it aren't as conventional as maybe progressions for pull-ups or for barbell movements and stuff like that. So the biggest thing with muscle ups that I want to tell everybody is that you have to be patient with this movement. You want to go from point A to point B, but there's a lot of steps that you have to do in order to get there. So it's not just like, I want to get a muscle up, go for a muscle up, try it, miss, and then it becomes kind of this mental thing where people get kind of locked into, it becomes more of a, I'd say, mental barrier than a physical barrier. So I want to make it as simple as possible for you guys to be able to get from point A to point B by creating some pretty simple steps that you guys can follow week by week, adding it into your normal routine that will hopefully get you your muscle up faster with a lot less stress and headache involved. One of the things I will say, this movement, so I like to compare the muscle up to the snatch. Right? So with a snatch, you can progress by obviously starting with the bar. If you're strong enough, you can kind of muscle through it without really hitting all of the finishing positions until it gets heavy. So the difference with a muscle up is when it comes to your body weight, there's not really any scaling. We don't use bands with muscle up, so it's a little bit harder to get through that progression. So there's some simple steps, strength, kipping, that all come into play, and I want to make it and break it down and make it as simple as possible for you guys. So that's where we're going to start. We're going to go in steps, follow it week by week, and kind of let us know any comments, any questions, comments, concerns that you guys have. Put it in the comments below.